Hi, my name is Mark Aylett. Welcome to the latest Swirly Cloud demonstration. Swirly Cloud is a trading application that runs in the cloud, specifically targeting web clients and mobile devices. In this demonstration, I'm going to be showing the basic admin screens, how to create new markets, the order book and prices in the order book, how to place orders, trading in the system, and position view. Okay, so first off, I'm going to sign into the application. So I'm doing this using Google's authentication. And now that I'm signed in, I can see my email address highlighted up here of the account I'm signed in as. Okay, so let's have a look at the admin screens. Now my user, mark.aylett@swirlycloud.com, is an administrator for this application in the cloud, and so therefore I can see the admin screens. We currently have two admin screens. One is for administering markets and the other is for administering traders on the application. Okay, so the only trader on the application right now is me again, using my other account, and that was to create some liquidity in the order book earlier today. If I go to the market screen, then this is where I can see the markets that are currently available in the system, and I created these three this morning, and as I said, I put some liquidity in here. You can see the top of book on the bid and the offer, the total number of lots available at the top of book there and here, and also the number of orders on the top of book. And if I want to see other levels in the book, then I can expand and see up to 3 levels currently. If I want to see all of them, I can double click this one. And there we go, there's the complete depth of book. Okay, so creating a new market, click on the screen, and let's say create Euro Swiss. So the settlement date is like the value date, and expiry date, well, let's leave that to today. There we go, so we now have a new market created on the system. Obviously no liquidity here. And also we see the last traded price down the center. I have not yet traded this morning. Okay, now that we've done that, let's move to the actual trade screens. Well, before doing so, there's also a contract screen where I can see reference data for the contracts that I currently support in this demo environment, but we could make up whatever we require here. Moving back to a trade screen, this is going to require a trader session, so I'm going to attempt to create a name now. Okay, so I've already used Mark, so let's ignore that message and perhaps go with Mark 2. Great, okay, so now we're in the trader screen. We can see the market view as before and the depth if required. Let's just expand one of them for now. So again, we've got top of book here on either side, 2 pip spread between, best bid and offer, and second and third levels in the book. So there is nothing on the third level for the bid. Alright, so first off, let's actually enter an order to join the bid on this side. So I can click here and that will auto-populate me some values up here, so it gets me started. And maybe I'll join with another, let's put 10 lots in. Now we'd expect to see the lots here increase to 20 when I join this top level. So let's do so now. There you go, that's gone up to 20. And I can see my working order down here in my blotter, telling me that I have a new order placed, 10 lots, that I have not traded yet. That's executed, and I've still got 10 to do. That's the residual. These last two columns will be populated once I've traded. Okay, now let's revise the order. So I can click this order, actually check the order here. So checking the order specifically says, I want to act upon this order, and that's when you'll see these widgets become active here, and I can revise down to 8 lots. Let's revise. Okay, so now there's 8 lots in total for this order. Again, there's 8 still to be done and none executed. Okay, that's good. How about cancelling the order? Well, if I cancel the order, I can leave it still checked, so I'm acting on that order. Let's cancel it. And now it disappears from the working tab and it's moved over to the done tab here. So done is our completed orders. On this one now we can see that the total lots for this order was originally 8. There's none remaining because it's been cancelled, and there were 0 executed. There were no trades on here and it's in a cancelled state. Once we're happy, then we can archive this away. So that disappears from our blotter. Okay, good. Right, now let's have a look at an interesting edge case here. What if we were to perhaps put in a 0 price for 5 lots into, actually let's do Euro Swiss, the market we created. Now on some markets it is possible to have 0 prices, and it seems to here to have accepted our 0 price normally. Alright, now what about if we go negative? Let's buy another 2 of those. We're seeing what we can see here is we've now got 3 working orders that I've put in, and we can see 0 price and the 2 I just clicked for minus 1 pip, and we should be able to see those if I expand again. Right, and if I were to trade on these orders, then it would match as expected. So that's fine. We can put in, what we're showing here is we can put in 0 and negative prices now in the system. Let's cancel those out of working orders. Okay, and perhaps just archive them away. Okay, good. Alright. So now we've shown that we can put orders in the system passively, so acting almost as a market maker, showing our prices to other traders. How about if we actually want to trade with some of these prices that are displayed in the order book currently? Well, we can do that. Let's have a look. So we've got let's say we want to be quite aggressive here and go for 108. So we're going to actually buy at 108. So at this point we're crossing over the buyer. As a buyer, we're crossing the spread over here to 108, and we can take perhaps 15 lots. So that means that this is a limit price. We're prepared to pay up to this price. Let's buy 15. Okay, and see what happens. What we do expect to happen actually is for us to take all of these 10 and then another 5 at the 0.8 level. Let's do that now. Okay, now what you'll find is that the levels on the offer side have now bumped up. So what was the second level has now become the first. The first has disappeared. We've taken all of that liquidity, and we can also see the last traded price here now showing at 0.8. Okay, so let's have a look. What have we got on our working orders? None. So our working orders completed, and the completed order shows that we had 15 lots, none remaining, all executed. The last price was 0.8, and the last trade we did was for 5 lots, so it's suggesting there are more than one trade then. So let's have a look at the trades tab now. Click over to trades. Alright, so here's the 3. So we've got a trade for each counterpart that we matched with at each price level. The first one was at 0.7, and that was matched 5 lots with a counterparty, and that left us with 10 remaining. Total executed was 5 at that point, and we were the taker, so you can either be a maker or a taker. So the counterparty was Mark. If Mark was looking at his trade, he would see maker. Mark 2, in effect, is taker here. And then we hit another order for 07. Same again, now reduced. Residual was down to 5 at that point, and we'd executed total in 10 of 10. Taker again against Mark, the only other counterparty on the system currently. All right, and the final one was then at that second price level, 08. Lots of 5, that residual was 0, so that completed our order, and we'd executed all 15 that we wanted to do. Taker again, done. Okay, so once we've done those trades, that actually creates a position. So we now have a position in euro dollar. This will summarize both the buy and sell side, which is useful for assessing maybe settlement risk, counterparty risk. We've got the buy price showing here. So this is how much, how many lots we've bought and the price that we've bought at. It shows an extra decimal place here so that you can, because it's an average price over the total quantity dealt. Okay, and again, netting the buy and the sell, you'll see over here the actual average price, including that extra decimal place, 15 again. All right. Okay, so what would happen with this position? Well, these markets, as we saw on the market screen earlier, they have a time that they expire. So any market like these ones up here with orders in, when it hits expiry, these orders will be cancelled out. And then we would expect at some point, on this system at least, right now, to be cash settling everything, which means that wherever we have trades in a sort of non-accounting currency, we'll want to convert it back into our accounting currency, or have the system do that for us. So these positions, when they reach like effectively a fixing date, would be converted back into cash, and on settlement, that cash would actually drop into the trader's sort of cash position, if you like. Okay. Right. I think that's all I wanted to show you for today. So please drop us an email at info@swirlycloud.com. Love to hear your feedback, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.